Hey, what's up, guys? Tito here. Basically, I'm just hanging outside right now. It's really nice outside. I was gonna go to my usual spot, but it's kind of windy, and so the camera was gonna keep swaying back and forth. And I was like, I want to keep the shot stabilized, basically. Um, but anyways, so this is the time of the year. Like I said, I keep saying this for the past couple of weeks now. But this is the time of the year where people's getting their tax refund, and they're gonna go and pick up a new smartphone that they've wanted. I mean, smartphones is like the extension of the human body now. So that is one thing. For sure, people are going to wind up upgrading their devices and whatnot. Amongst other things, like getting a new game console or probably purchasing a new vehicle because the one you currently have is like outdated and running crappy, or maybe you don't have a vehicle. A lot of people are going to do a lot of things with their refund. But on the smartphone side of things, I'd like to offer some advice to everyone out there because I do notice the slight little trend when it comes to smartphones. And everyone takes to YouTube to find that one or that two or three of their favorite reviewers and check out what devices they've bought recently, what they've unboxed and reviewed, and all that good stuff. And while it's cool, I deeply appreciate the support and the folks that come by and watch and drop a like and leave a comment and all that other stuff. One thing I want to make absolutely sure that is out there for all of you is to know that you should be comfortable with the smartphone you are selecting to buy. And what I mean by that is that sometimes that people are just influenced by the masses of like what smartphone should they get. Like they may have their eye on the particular smartphone, but because the masses are looking at a certain phone and saying how good or great it is, they are easily influenced to shift what they wanted to something else. And I really want people to not do that. I really want people to really, I mean, yeah, you're gonna go on YouTube, you're gonna listen to our videos, you're gonna see what we say about a certain phone, and you're gonna kind of like, kind of go off of that, and that's cool and everything. But stick to your guns, basically, is really what the point of this video is. Stick to your guns. If you're a person that enjoys a smaller smartphone, you don't like really big displays or anything like that, well then stick by that. Find something that is suited in your area. It would make absolutely no sense, hypothetically speaking, it would make absolutely no sense for somebody who barely uses any applications on their smartphone, and I mean like games, social medias and stuff, to go out and purchase a device that has 32 gigs of onboard storage just for the sake of saying, I got 32 gigs of onboard storage. Like, if you're not really using that much storage, then why waste your money on a device that's going to cost you quite a bit to have that amount of storage? Versus something that would be like, say, 16 gigs of internal storage and probably cost anywhere between $50 to $100 less. Smart shop is basically what I'm also saying too. Smart shop about what your options are and what you're going to get, and don't easily be influenced by the masses exactly of like what smartphone you should get. Everyone finds a device and they're like, oh, this is going to be a dope phone, it's going to be cool. And then you might think, well, it might work for me too. But I mean, if it's not something that you were actually eyeing out in the first place, you don't have to follow the crowd. You can be your own self. Everyone uses their smartphones differently. We all use our smartphones completely different, even if they may be similar at times. More than likely, there are a few things that we do differently than the next person. And because of that very reason, and the fact that in the world of Android, there are a massive amount of devices that have its own signature behaviors and everything else, so you're not stuck using the same type of hardware as the next person. But technically, you should just go with something that is going to fit what you want out of a phone. And the reason why I say this is because when people purchase smartphones, I would hope that they are happy with the decision that they make as far as purchasing a smartphone. One that when you buy the phone, you don't feel like you got took. You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel like you kind of just blew your money. You want it to be that when you bought that phone, consciously you made a great buy. And in order to do that, you got to buy something that appeals to you. And for me, when I say this, the whole point of us on YouTube is just to give you guys our thoughts and opinions about a phone. Because if a phone is definitely going to act crappy, we definitely want you guys to know about it before you even make that buy. But it's not necessarily to say that every phone that we like, you have to like. That's the thing that I think sometimes gets a little misconstrued there is, whatever I like, I don't expect you guys to like the same thing. You know, if I say a phone to me is great, that is subjective. That is my opinion, and my opinion alone. Doesn't mean that you have to begin liking it and buy it, you know, because we all use our phones differently, and that's the thing about it. So hopefully, you know, you guys make a great buy on selecting your new smartphone for 2017. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed what I had to say in this video, in this vlog, you can let me know that by dropping me that like to let me know. If you didn't enjoy it, drop a dislike. I'd appreciate it if you dislike the video. And links on the display, click them. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell option to know when I upload a video. And as always, mahalo for checking this out. And aloha till the next time, guys. Bye.